what's going on? It's Scott Taylor with San Diego Real Estate Hunter.com, licensed in the state of California for both real estate and mortgages with an emphasis on San Diego. Now, with a lot of choices to represent you as a buyer's agent, I want to give you 3 reasons why I'm the perfect San Diego buyer's agent for you. Number 1, I have real estate investing experience. Look, I'm not one of these big box websites with one of these big box agents that has a key and they open doors and they'll show you a few places and they'll answer a few emails but they don't really know what's going on, right? Let's be honest. They don't really know what's going on. They're making hundreds of phone calls. It's called dialing for dollars. That's what they're doing all day. Here's what I do. I'm a real estate investor. I've been buying and selling real estate since the age of 21. I've been doing it in San Diego. I've been doing it in the Inland Empire and a few places. I've been doing it overseas in Latin America, in places like Argentina and Brazil and Nicaragua and Panama. Why is that important? Because you want to deal with somebody that is doing what you want to do. Maybe you want to find a place that's in an up and coming area and want to deal with somebody that understands what that means. Maybe you want to deal with somebody that has bought property and inexpensively fixed it up to sell it. Maybe you want to work with somebody that has added on a bedroom or a bathroom or a kitchen or understands that, hey, it costs less to add on inexpensive areas like Talmadge and North Park and Hillcrest and Kensington. Why don't you buy a 2-1, add some value to it, it costs less than the square footage, and there you go. Number 2, mortgage experience. As I already said, I'm licensed to handle both real estate and mortgages. Now, it blows my mind how many agents do not understand the simple loans that are available, whether it's conventional or FHA or VA or jumbo or piggyback. Here's why it matters. Because when you go look at property, certain types of property, depending on your loan, might need certain things. As for instance, the qualifications for an FHA for the property or VA for the property is stricter than a conventional loan. Many agents don't know that. Many agents don't know the simple fact that if you're going with an FHA loan and you're buying a condo, you have to buy an FHA approved condo. Now, it sounds silly until you get in a transaction and you're with one of these agents and you're saying, wow. So one of these big box agents on one of these big box sites, or maybe they're getting you some kind of rebate or cash at close. Guess what? Do you want to deal with a discount agent or actually one that knows what he's doing? Number 3, combining the first 2, deal structure. It blows my mind how I don't hear more agents, more professionals, more people in the business talking about deal structure. How can you properly structure the deal so it makes the most sense for you? Maybe for you, you're looking at the least amount of cash out of pocket as possible. Well, that would be the down payment and closing costs. So you have to structure that correctly. Maybe we're going to have the seller pay your closing costs. And per our offer says, hey, seller, you're covering X% of closing costs. Maybe we're going to use what's called a lender rebate, where you qualify at one rate, we do it at another rate. There's a difference there. That pays your closing costs. Obviously, maybe there's a combination of both of those. Maybe it makes most sense if you pay closing costs out of pocket. Maybe we're going with the Cal HFA loan up to 104% plus or minus financing, covers your down payment, covers your loan. It'll cover part of your closing costs, but not all. So it might make the most sense with that loan to then structure it to where the seller would pay that difference. Here's the deal. You need to deal with an experienced and savvy buyer's agent, and that's me. Somebody that does real estate, does mortgages, is a real estate investor, thinks like that, and understands deal structure. Head on over to my website, San Diego Real Estate Hunter.com. Over 500 of the best articles on real estate, on mortgages, top places to eat, deal structure, etc. in San Diego. Or better yet, go to scottsloanapp.com and fill out a mortgage in 20 minutes or less. You fill out a mortgage, whether it's on your phone, computer, smart device. As soon as you're done with that application, I'll get a text alert. I'm going to pull your credit. You don't pay for a thing. I will pay for it. I will call you up on the phone, make sure everything looks good. If I think it does, and I'll offer some suggestions on maybe things that we could do. I'll ask you to provide the supporting document, things that you've already heard about, your driver's license and social security card, last 2 years tax returns and W-2s, last 2 full months bank statements, all pages, last full month's paychecks. If you have a 401k or stock, that latest statement. Then depending on what your credit report says, we might need things like a short sale or foreclosure paperwork or Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 or divorce decree. You get the idea. Here's what I want you to do. Go to scottsloanapp.com, get started in 20 minutes or less, and let me be your buyer's agent.